Hey everyone, this is Miguel with the HML. I'm here at Market Theater with Thorsten of Leaves Eyes, and hopefully I pronounced your name right. It's Thorsten, right?
Yeah, it's you. You do it much better than most Starbucks centers all over the world.
Right? A thing that you've been dealing with early. Now, I guess this tour has put lip size in front of bigger audiences and a little bit different kind of audiences, as the venues are a little bit bigger and the crowds are a little bit more raw. How has been this tour so far for lip size?
I must say this tour has been amazing so far. We play a lot of sold-out shows. We played in Cleveland and New York in front of more of 2,000 people. And the tour package is also fabulous. We were asked by Sabaton to join this tour. They are really nice guys. We know them for a while and they know us. And it's also nice to be with Battle Beast here on the bus. Also sweet guys and girls. So it couldn't be much better. So the conditions are perfect. And all in all, it's a very nice tour package with just really sweetheart people.
Nice, good to hear. Last time we talked with Alice and Elena about the new album, and they were telling us that it was a work in process. How's the album coming along? Or where are you guys on the new Lip Size product?
Yeah, we're actually really fast and quick. Before we left to America and flew over here, we already had like 10, 11 songs recorded as demo versions, also with Elena's vocals. And it looks actually really good. We'll finish the album till September, and it's supposed to come out in January 2018. And I think it will be a very good album.
Any ideas on the set of the concept of the album that you can share with us?
Yeah, not so much. We're more now in the stage of the music, like the demos are ready, and that will come. But it will definitely be a Leaves Eyes album. So you can expect some surprises, but also it will definitely be a Leaves Eyes album.
Good. And we'll see it for next year then, 2018. You're talking about?
Yeah, January 2018 it will be released, yeah.
Okay, so we have a date that is already set.
Yeah,
okay, exactly. All right, any special guests that are going to be participating on this album so far?
Well, on the King of Kings album, I don't know how many people performed on that album. I can only guess maybe 60 or 70 people. It was recorded in 6 or 7 different countries. We had the orchestra recordings in Belarus, the choir recordings with the London Voices, which did the Star Wars soundtrack in London. Then we had all the native instrument sections, like dulcimer players in Netherlands, harp players in Switzerland. So I guess it was like 70 people, and it will be quite similar to this album. It's hard to tell. There might be some guest vocalists, but it's too early to say that. We will have to see what is doable and what not. But it will be definitely, again, a lot of people involved, because it's again a handmade album, and we will avoid all the synthetic stuff. It's supposed to be music played by humans, which is still the best way to reach and touch humans in my idea.
Okay, fair enough. Vikings of Leaves Eyes is a couple of couple of Facebook pages that I found when I was doing the research for this interview. Who are the Vikings of Leaves Eyes, and what are their role within Leaves Eyes? Who they are?
Who they are?
Yeah, and what is their role?
You mean now who as persons, or?
I mean, yeah, who they represent for Leaves Eyes, or what is their role within the Leaves Eyes universe?
Okay.
I think what we can say, and when we started Leaves Eyes, there had from the beginning been a connection to Nordic mythology and also nature. Alex and me especially are also history nerds. We are fascinated by historic events, places. That's really like, I can never get enough of this stuff. And now throughout the years, we also got into contact with a lot of people that share this passion. Especially Alex, he's now also an honorable member of the Jomsborg Vikings, He's also a member in reenactment groups, and he's also taking part in these events and battles. So he has become actually a quite impressive fighter. For me, I'm more the history nerd, not so much the fighter. Say, I need my fingers to play guitar, so don't kill me with the sword.
Now, so that's the role of the Vikings of Leaves Eyes then.
Yeah, this of course, and also I mean it deals with a lot of, for sometimes historic facts, but also like subjects like conquest of new territory, standing together, conquering new territories. All that stuff is also part. Yeah.
Now, talking about atrocity, talking about lip size, you cannot talk about lip size without talking about atrocity because they're two linked to each other. So, Thorsten, I hear that is some or the entirety of Occult 2 already recorded. What can you tell us about the new Atrocity album?
Yeah, we're in a very far stadium of the Occult 2 album. Guitars, drums, bass, everything recorded. We also have a demo completed with 4 songs, and it sounds absolutely amazing so far. So there is not much missing. Some additional lead guitars, some vocals, some here and that, but the songs are all there, and it's. I think what sets us apart in extreme metal right now, there's a tendency of a kind of sports event. Everybody tries to be faster, more of this, more of that. And we are more traditionalists in a way that we like to have riffs in it and also chorus and refrains. Because if you had like the old bands, they always had riffs or lines which you could remember or sing along. And that got lost a bit right now in the extreme metal because everybody just tries to push it somewhere and further, which is fine, but which can also lead to that you maybe lose the focus that something is really to the point. And I think that we managed to get that very well with this album. So I'm really looking forward to the release of that one.
Well, definitely looking forward for that. Talking about Atrocity, I remember in Occult, the original album, you guys created some sort of scavenger hunt. Did someone ever finish the scavenger hunt, or I mean, what happened with that?
Yeah, that's a good question because basically it's up to the person who finds the song, what he's doing with it.
So far nobody have found it, or someone find it?
We have travel experiences from many people. But no, I haven't seen any internet thing where somebody says, here it is, I got it. So that's also maybe the beauty about the thing. The person who finds the song can keep it, can do whatever. We gave it away. Yeah.
Now, it's going to be some sort of the same treatment for Occult 2. You guys are going to have some sort of game set up for that?
Will definitely be as well. And it will also stay in the same vein. When you've seen Occult 1 has dealt with a lot of evil occult stuff also throughout history and different passages of time. And that will also be the case on this album, yeah.
Okay. Now, at the time to creating riffs and writing music, do you separate, you start playing and do you separate, you get, oh, this riff sounds great for Leaves Eyes, or this sounds great for Atrocity. How is the process for you as a guitar player to separate that material that you create?
Yeah. For me, it's often like that. Of course, when you start writing, for which band you're writing. And the beginning is often a bit like that you check where you have your battleground. And for me, it's often like the longer I work, I think for Alex also the same. We work together as a team anyway. The longer we work on something, the more I want to go. This is the way it's supposed to sound like, and this is where we want to go. So often we had in the past with Leaves Eyes, also with Atrocity, that songs which were the B-sides and B-sides on the maxi or EPs. People said, oh, these are so strong, why are they not on the album? That always had the reason because they were written at the end. But we learned from that and we never close the writing process too early, because we know there can also be some special moments still to come. So we always try to keep that door open.
Gotcha. Now, one important part, touring with Atrocity. Are there any plans now that the album is getting ready? And actually, when the album is planned to be out?
That's not fully sure, because we have been on Napalm so far, and they still have an option for Atrocity. So right now we're sorting out with which label we are working, and but it will not take very long, because the album is in such a far stadium already, and we also have plans for the visual concepts. So it will not take very long, I can assure you.
And the touring part, I mean, yeah, they're in the same stages then.
Yeah, of course, touring makes then sense when we have released the album, especially. We did in the last years also festival shows with Atrocity, special sets, because we have a huge back catalog also. Atrocity is very famous, for example, in Germany for the crossing bridge between Gothic and metal. It was maybe the first band that did that. Back then everybody thought, oh, what are these guys doing? Are they stupid?
And so now that will also happen again. No? I like to play live, and especially our drummer Joris, he's happy when he gets to play the extreme stuff and the blast beats and the 230 beats per minute and stuff.
Now, I hear that I think Alex and you, or Alex, worked with Tarja on the Shadow Self album. How was the collaboration? Or is this a question for Alex?
I mean, Alex is like a guy who is working on
many things
at the same time. It's like the energy of that guy is not stopped.
Right.
And he worked with Tarja actually as a sound guy.
Oh, okay.
Say, when she was recording a song, I think it was, don't let me lie, in a church in Germany.
Okay.
And he did all the recordings.
Oh, nice. All right.
So he has just too many talents.
Not enough talents.
Not enough time to express all.
Closing up, Thorsten, what is next for Leaves Eyes and Atrocity? Well, actually, for Leaves Eyes, after this tour, after you guys finish this run through North America, are there plans for European festivals, or what is next for the fall?
We are playing a few selected festivals, but not too many, because we have to finish the album in September. So one thing is pretty cool. We play in our hometown in Ludwigsburg. Mm-hmm. It's a Baroque castle.
Oh, nice.
Also Sabaton, so we will meet the guys then.
Oh, nice.
It'll be really sweet.
Cool.
And it's one day before Alex's birthday. And then we will play another special show because it's the Baltic Open Air. It's also a Viking place.
Right.
In North Germany, so that will be also great. But of course, the main focus is now till September to finish the Leaves Eyes album and also the Atrocity thing. And then next year, you can definitely expect a lot of touring.
Well, definitely.
Also Europe, but also America, because we have a visa which is still valid for next year. So
oh, nice. Good.
And we will sort things out. So
sweet.
Next year will definitely be a lot of live shows.
Good. Definitely. We look forward to see Leaves Eyes again in this different venue, different point of view. So I'm really excited about that. And definitely looking forward for the new album, not only of Leaves Eyes, but also of Atrocity. I guess they're going to come hand to hand.
Yeah.
And definitely looking forward to that. And thank you, Thorsten, and looking forward to see you guys tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the interview.